Valve is being sued over the Steam Deck. What does it mean? What's it about? We're going to cover that in this video. But first, please like the video, hit subscribe, click the bell icon, guys. I'm Blaze2K and we cover handheld gaming content, Steam Deck content, ROG Ally content, tech, virtual reality, unboxing and reviews on this channel. So I think there's a lot you might like on the channel, and I'd love if you subscribe and you click that bell icon. Let's get into it, guys. However, before we get into this news article in the news about Steam getting sued over the Steam Deck, please check out my list of favorite Steam Deck accessories. I'll put the link in the top comment of the video and the video description down below. You'll find just about everything you could possibly ever want for your Steam Deck. It's great for gift ideas if you have family that have a Steam Deck. I'm always adding cool new accessories to this thing, like this new OLED display portable monitor that I'm going to be reviewing in the next couple of days, which is absolutely a game changer for the Steam Deck. I can't wait to show it off. I'm so excited. I love this thing to bits. Anyways, back to the Amazon list. Yeah, go follow it, bookmark it, click the heart button, share it with friends, and come back and check on it every now and again, because I'll be adding a bunch of cool accessories, and a lot of these accessories will work for the Asus ROG Ally or the Neo 2 or the AOK Zoe handheld gaming PC, so keep an eye on it. It's a really great resource. Anyways, let's get into the article from The Verge. So, Valve just got sued by Immersion over Steam Deck and Index Rumble. They use modern Rumble motors, but that may not matter. So if you don't know anything about Immersion, basically it's a company, it's a patent hog that's filed countless patents to try and lock in Rumble technology, right? They've sued a bunch of different companies in the gaming industry, whether it be Sony, Microsoft, just about every company that uses Rumble in their controllers and hardware has been sued, has been threatened to have been sued by this company Immersion, and a lot of them have had to end up caving and settling with Immersion, and ended up licensing, getting the license to use that Rumble technology. And now, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but Valve has caught the attention of Immersion as well with their Rumble tech. And Immersion, well, they either want Valve to pay for a license to use it, and they want compensation, a lot of compensation. Anyways, let's get onto the article. So, article from Sean Hollister on The Verge. Let's see what they've got to say. I guess the Steam Deck is getting really popular now. It's starting to get the attention of some of these big patent hogs, right? So, consider it a rite of passage. Valve has finally become successful enough at building gaming hardware that it's getting sued by Immersion Corporation. Immersion, the haptic feedback company that's purchased, developed, or otherwise accumulated so many patents on Rumble tech that almost every major tech company has licensed or settled out of court, is now accusing Valve of infringing its patents with the Steam Deck handheld, the Valve Index VR platform, its Steam VR software, and Half-Life Alyx, among other titles. There's no mention of Valve's long-gone Steam controller, which also used lots of haptic feedback. Immersion is asking for damages, royalties, and an injunction against Valve from deploying, operating, or maintaining, testing, and using the accused handheld instrumentalities and the accused VR instrumentalities. So they're basically going after the Valve Index and the Steam Deck here. Now, like I says, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that they've got the Steam Deck so the attention of this big company that's also went after other big gaming companies. I guess the Steam Deck's selling a lot. The fact that they're asking for damages and royalties, and frustratingly for me, hopefully it never comes to this, but an injunction, which means basically forcing Valve to stop using Rumble or selling devices with Rumble in it, which would be a massive hit to the Steam Deck. I mean, we all love Rumble, right? I mean, sure, they can maybe try and use the audio, the speaker on the Steam Deck to simulate a Rumble, but it's not the same, is it? I mean, the Rumble in the Steam Deck isn't even that great, to be honest with you. One touchpad's got more Rumble than the other touchpad. But anyways, back to the article. The company filed its complaint Monday in federal court, specifically the Western District of Washington, citing patents. I'm not even going to read these numbers. It looks like GPS coordinates. Things that are certain: death, taxes, and an Immersion lawsuit if you use Rumble. Sony and Microsoft both license Immersion's patent portfolio. So it looks like Sony and Microsoft basically crumbled, didn't want to deal with this in court, didn't want to have to pay them damages. So they basically just licensed their patent portfolio so they could make Rumble and add Rumble to their hardware, right? Following lawsuits and settlements, Apple, Google, and Motorola and Fitbit settled as well. So basically every device manufacturer, just about every device these days has Rumble. Gamepads, phones, smartwatches. smartwatches, VR headsets, the list goes on and on. Meta's currently in the middle of its own Immersion lawsuit, filed a year ago. I'm guessing that's for maybe the Meta Quest controllers that have Rumble in. Nintendo seemingly escaped the suit, perhaps due to its own development of Rumble pack tech for the Nintendo 64. Take that, Immersion. Nintendo was making Rumble back during the Nintendo 64 days, but it also licenses Immersion. So even Nintendo's cade by the looks of it and licenses their tech. So while you might be tempted to point out that Valve's hardware uses a different form of Rumble than the ones Sony and Co. got sued for back in the day, linear resonant actuators, LRA, rather than eccentrically swinging weight on a shaft, that didn't stop Nintendo from signing an agreement with Immersion to bring its technology to the Switch, which uses LRAs as well. So does Sony's DualSense for that matter. And if you look at the individual patents, I link above, they're much more nuanced than hardware. I would be surprised if Valve doesn't sell. Valve didn't immediately respond to requests for comment. The Steam Deck once again topped the Steam weekly sellers by revenue this past week. Well, we don't know sales numbers. It's safe to say that the handheld has sold well over 1 million units. I think it's pushing over 2 million units now. Valve is looking at an eventual successor too, and reportedly has a successor headset, codename Deckard. Now, I believe this could be a standalone headset. I really hope Valve, getting back into VR, lean more towards a standalone headset, because standalone with the option of plugging it in, obviously via cable, having that option to do both is so convenient and super nice. Anyways, this is not a VR video. We're talking about the lawsuit here. But yeah, I hate companies that, I just hate the fact that, I understand why patents exist. If I invented something really great, okay, if I invented something really great, you know, and I put a lot of hard work into it, and a big company came along and basically took that technology that I invented and worked hard on, and then just started using it in their products, and I didn't get any credit for it, obviously I would be frustrated, to say the least, you know, angry. But what my issue is with these companies that just hoard patents, just buy up patents, you know, just make ridiculous patents for anything and anything creative. That's what's kind of holding us back, because companies can't freely create stuff anymore these days because of patents. Now, like I said, this is not a debate on whether patents are bad or a good thing. Obviously, you know, they've put their work in, they've created a lot of these Rumble technologies, but they've also bought a lot of patents as well, and they're trying to basically fund their company, line their pockets off all these patents that they're sitting on. But that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, hopefully it doesn't go beyond them Valve settling. I really don't want an injunction to happen. I don't want them to have to disable the Rumble tech in the Steam Deck. I really don't want them to have to pay damages. Hopefully it just comes to Valve licensing it, or fighting it in court. But by the looks of all the other companies here that have tried to fight them over it, none of them have really ended well. Hopefully Meta, if it's still in the middle of the lawsuit and still fighting it, hopefully Meta wins, and then that sets a precedent for a lot of other companies like Valve. Maybe Valve might join Meta's lawsuit, you never know, and fight this together. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. It's kind of a bummer. I hate to see Valve get hit by any lawsuit. You know, Gabe Newell's a great guy. The company is a great company. You know, they're great with support. They're great with their hardware support. They're such a wholesome gaming company, is Valve. And I'd hate to see anything bad happen as a result of this lawsuit. Anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. More importantly, I absolutely revel in reading everyone's comments every day. I love going to bed at night, getting the phone up, checking YouTube Studio, and reading your guys' comments, hearting them, you know, I just love the feedback you guys give. You guys are absolutely fantastic. If you want to support the channel and everything I do on YouTube, please consider clicking that join button down below. I'm going to be adding a bunch of cool little Steam Deck icons and emojis that you can use, and ROG Ally, I guess. Just give me some suggestions, and hopefully doing some exclusive stuff, you know, exclusive live streams, Steam Deck live streams, just cool little things, you know, workout streams, because I am trying to lose weight. But yeah, please consider becoming a member by clicking join and supporting everything I do here. But yeah, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and like I said at the start of the video, go check out my awesome list of Steam Deck accessories, guys. You might find something you like on here, and there's a bunch of sales. They're all on Amazon. It's an Amazon list. mostly everything here has prime delivery, next day delivery, same day delivery. So there's a lot of stuff you might like. And stay tuned. Click that subscribe and the bell icon to be notified of when I post a review for this Immersion portable OLED monitor. 1 millisecond response time. It's OLED. It looks absolutely amazing, and it connects to the Steam Deck using one cable, just one cable, which powers the display, and it doesn't hit the Steam Deck's battery, surprisingly, too much. But yeah, can't wait to show you that in a review. Anyways, guys, I love you and I appreciate you. I'm Blaze2K. We cover tech, gaming, VR, unboxings, reviews, handheld gaming PCs, because I'm passionate about them. I really am. Ever since the old Game Boy back in the day. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful day. Take care. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe out there. And yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next one. Bye.